Hi there, this is Dave, and as I sit here waiting to head off to the port to get on the Carnival Breeze, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little background about myself and what you can expect on the daily blogs from the Carnival Breeze while I'm on there for the 14 days. My background is about 3 years ago I had surgery on my stomach, and at that time they diagnosed me with type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, so they put me on tons of medication. And I found out through the internet that the insulin they were giving me to manage my diabetes was actually hurting me by storing the fat, and I ballooned from approximately 300 pounds to 375 pounds in about 3 years though, and I had to quit taking the insulin. I give great credence to a doctor on YouTube, Dr. Jason Fung, that introduced me into intermittent fasting, and I started that on May 3rd of this year. Through today, I've lost over 61 pounds and I'm down to 308 pounds, but my goal is to get down to 200, and that should be easily accomplished by November of next year, the way things are going. So the last time I was cruising was I ended in March of this year, and I thought I was doing pretty good, but I ended up gaining almost 20 pounds from, at that time it was a 3-week cruise that I was on. So I know that there's better alternatives, but there's so much delicious food and everything. But I found out that my number one killer of me gaining weight and keeping the weight on was processed sugar, processed foods. Eliminating that and going whole foods, and in the long run, everything is working out. It's coming down. My biggest challenge is, because I love cruising so much, is being able to prevent myself from getting late night pizza, all the beautiful sandwiches and desserts and everything like that. So this is going to be a first challenge. It may fail, it may be a success, we'll just know. I will be recording my weight on a daily basis, also my heart rate and blood pressure and all those kind of good things during the day. I'm also going to keep track of my footsteps, which currently I'm around 2,000 to 3,000 steps a day, which isn't very much, but easily that should jump up to 5,000 to 7,000 steps walking around the cruise ship, maybe getting off the ship and going to shore. So that'll also increase, but we'll see what that has to do with it. Eating is going to be a combination of intermittent fasting. Right now on cruise day here, my intermittent fasting is a 25 or 26 hour fast that ends at 1 o'clock. And then I have a 6-hour window that I'm allowed to eat foods and then go back on a fast. And I think I'm going to probably be using a 18-6 intermittent fasting schedule, which means you're fasting for 18 hours and then you eat 6. So that should align with probably getting close to 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock to 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So not everybody can start and intermittent fasting, that a lot of people start out with a a 16-hour fast. I'm just coming off last week a 3-day fast where I lost pretty close to 5 to 7 pounds during that time. And your body gets used to it. It's amazing if you do some YouTube video searches on intermittent fasting, and especially with Dr. Jason Fung, how that is a really good option, and it doesn't cost anything. It's not a diet pill, it's not masking, it's not managing. It's basically telling your body to get back to normal again. And there's a lot of things that happen with the body during fasting time that are great. And a lot of people have wandered away from the whole foods, and they're into processed foods and foods that are have way too much sugar in it. The sugar is the big deal. Being able to pass up foods, that have too much sugar in them, that are high in calories, processed, is a killer for the whole industry. I mean, you see little kids, obese, morbidly obese at their age already. So it's going to be a big problem. So I'm hoping during these 14 days, I'll put out a video if the internet is good on the ship. Just a little short synopsis of the day, how things went, what I ate. I'll take a couple pictures. I'm not one of those YouTubers that walks around with a camera up in his face all day. I'll probably find a nice quiet place, maybe in the cabin, and put together a video of what I had during the day, what I did during the day, my recordings of the weight, blood pressure, A1C levels, that type of stuff. So it should be interesting. I hope it's a success. I think it will be. I have enough willpower to make this work. Like I say, I'm down 60 pounds already since May, and I'm on my way to an ideal weight of 200 pounds. So that gives me just about 108 pounds to go, which shouldn't be a problem. So I look for you to hop along and watch, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be glad to answer. But in the meantime, I'll talk to you guys again. Bye.